Okay, so here we go. We're back again. Thank you, Eduardo. Thank you, Yacid, Rocio, Pamela. Let me see if I am missing somebody else. Bianca, Andy, Rocio, Diego, Pamela, Juan José, Juanita, Patricio, Mateo, Cristina, Joel, Cristian, Natalia. Okay, we are back. We are back. And now let's go back to, let's check if everybody was able to finish practice, about the practice about listening and writing names, right? Okay, let's see. Let's see how easy it was. It was just the first one, so we might try with different names, right? But this was about listening and trying to, according to the spelling, try to write down the words. I mean the words, but in this case, it's not just simple words, it's names, right? Okay, let's see. Okay, let me see again. Okay, there's still people trying. Finish. Okay, what happened to Diana and Said and Maria Cristina, Mateo? Okay, let's look at one of them. Okay, one of all these attempts. Fanny. Okay, let's look at Fanny's. What was wrong in Fanny's spelling and writing names? Why is it wrong on number 3? Okay, the correct answer was Wayne Roberts, but he only spelled his first name, but they wanted you to write the first and last name. So the first name and his last name. So the whole sentence, the whole name was Wayne Roberts, not just Wayne, okay?
Sí, pero en la consigna dice que solo de first names.
I know. So that's something that, you know what? Let me go back. Let's go back to results. And I can, what we can do in that case, if there's someone who wants to try again, let me know so I can delete the attempt. For example, Juan Jose, I can delete this attempt because he has 0, right? Ana Cristina, so if they want to try again, we can try again, okay? So we can be fair with that question. Andy, and let me see who else. Fanny.
Miss,
Yes. Like to try again? Yes.
one question.
Ronald. Yes.
Y lo que pasa es que yo las respuestas las puse en mayúscula y por eso no me las hizo valer.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So be careful. So we have to be careful. There's there's different situations, right? Mayúsculas y minúsculas, I think in here is just, it could be, let's look at Patricios, for example. Let's see Patricios. So it has to be uppercase and lowercase, not like everything in uppercase. Si está todo en mayúscula, tampoco se lo cuenta bien. So on number 3, it's Wayne Roberts. It's not just Wayne. And number 4 is Katie, but it's Katie. Aquí muchos cometieron el error de lo que yo les decía, ¿no? Que es muy común, muy común. Yo escucho A, yo creo que es la I, y si escucho I, creo que es la E, because it takes practice, I know. So in here, it was Katie, and that's Katie. Katie can be written Kathy, and it's also Katie, but it's another way of writing the same name. Ustedes saben que los nombres se pueden escribir de varias maneras, right? So be careful with double spaces, upper cases, question marks, porque también si ya tiene la question mark afuera de lo que le piden que complete y usted pone el question mark de nuevo, tampoco se lo va a hacer valer. Yeah. So be careful with those. And that was names, right? That was names. Now let's try to move on to the next one. Okay, there's one more, so we can finish unit 1A. There's still more to practice. This is 1A, right? So if we go to 1A, this is what we have been doing. We home and family basic information questions that was on yesterday. And we started by talking about verbs, common verbs and nouns, question words, question order, right? How we can write a proper question and what is it, what goes first, and then subject and the question word subject, and then the auxiliary form, and then the verb. So that was the first. Then we move on to pronunciation. And now we are on spelling, right? Spelling names and numbers. So we started by spelling names. Now we're gonna listen to numbers, okay? Let me see if I have that in my slides. I think I have it. Let me check. Let me just double check if I have names and numbers. Yes, I have something about numbers. So let's go to the slides, okay? Okay, so this is where we are. That's what we did, right? We sing the alphabet song and we practice these different pronunciation exercises. And now there's something about numbers. So we can spell letters and we can actually also spell numbers, right? So what about numbers? Let's talk about these numbers. How do you say these numbers? Eric, what do you think? Pamela, who wants to go and try the numbers? Is there someone, anyone? Christian, Andy, Diego, Yacid, Diana. I have two Dianas. Diana Macias and Diana Elizabeth Salinas. So who wants to try? How do you say the first number? 1 and 3. How is it pronounced?
13.
Good.
13.
13, right? Good. What about the next one?
30.
30. In British English, it's just 30. American English is only 30, right? So the pronunciation might have a slight difference, but it's 30. Okay. What about the next one?
76.
76.
100.
100. And then
100. 150.
150. Okay, 150. And then, good.
175.
Can you repeat? Yeah.
375.
Ronald.
300.
375.
75.
Okay. It could be 371, 72, 73, 74, but in here is 375. Okay. Jesse, what about the next one?
600.
600. Good. 600. Fanny, what about the next one?
1,500.
So there's two ways. It could be 1,500 or it could be 1,500. Hay dos maneras. So it could be, digamos que sea 1,400. It could be 1,400 or it could be 1,400. So there's two ways. Okay, good. What about the next one, Natalia? Uh-huh.
2,000.
2,000. Okay, good. And what about the last one? Who wants to try the last one? Cristina, Ana, Joel, Andy, Pamela.
10,500.
10,500. Excellent, Ronald. Excellent. Excellent. Good try. So now we are going to listen again. There's another audio, and we are going to try to write the numbers. But before we try that practice, there's another practice. It's called numbers practice. So let me share the link again through the chat. Okay, let me go to the chat. And it's in here. Okay. So who wants to share the screen? So it's not gonna be me all the time sharing my screen. Too boring. Okay, who wants to share the screen? Vero, Juana, Diego, Dianita, Christian, Rocío. Anybody else? Andy, Juan Jose. You just go to the link and you can share your screen. Eric, would you like to try? Rocío, Joel, Ana, Mateo, Patricio. I'm always calling everyone. Okay. And you try? Good. It's not gonna be me all the time. Oh, solamente ella compartía la pantalla. And good. Good. So you can do it. Okay. And we can, everybody can see while we do the practice. Good. Thank you, Eduardo. Excellent. Okay, let's try.
All can see my screen?
Everybody can see it. Can you see it? Eric, Mateo, Rocío, Natalia? Let me
Yes.
know. Okay, good. How can we let him know? We can do like this, right? Okay. So in here, we have the numbers, but we have the numbers in words, right? So we have to match, I think.
31 es 31.
31. Okay, good. And if you want, you can always, I mean, no, it's not if you want. Open the link in your own device, in your own computer, and try yourself. So as Eduardo's trying, everybody should be trying at home, right? That's why it's not useful to just use your phone to be in class. You need to have a device so you can do the practice, right? 24, 99, 57, 92, 65. Good. And that's it. And then once you click on enviar respuestas, then the app will check all your answers. If it was fine, it will let you know it was fine. And if it was something wrong, then you can go back and you can go to mostrar respuestas if you want to double check, you want to verify your answers were fine or not. Thank you, Eduardo. That was it. Okay. Now we can listen, right? Now we are ready to go to Moodle and ready to try the practice. Okay, let's go. So that is spelling and numbers. We did already the first one. We listened to and write names, and now we're gonna listen and write the numbers. So that is practice number 2. Okay, so let's try. Okay, so in here, this is the audio. And what is a gate? What is a synonym to the word gate?
Door.
It's
Door.
kind of a door. When you are at the airport and then you have your ticket, right? Your air ticket, and you have to check your gate. So what is your departure gate? Is it 4, 5, 6? So the gate is like the place where you have to board the plane. So everybody goes there and have their documents checked. And so in there, you need a number, right? You don't know if it's gate 50, gate 13. So we have to listen to that number, the number gate. What about miles? What is it, miles? We're talking about distance, right? It could be 40 miles, 50 miles, 2 miles. So we need a number too, that kind of information. A telephone number, it would be a number, right? So there will be an area code and then the number. Population, the amount of people, right? So how many people are living in a place? So that is population. Please, the audio. I don't know who has the audio on. Okay, thank you. And number 5, what is its sign? I mean, this sign is for which currency? What type of currency? Is it dollars?
No.
Pound. I think it's not, it's
Euros.
pounds.
Libras, creo.
It's pounds, yeah.
Yeah, pounds. Because this is a British English book, so that's why they're giving us as the currency pounds. And again, it will be a number. Okay, so this is the information we need to try to listen and type.
1.8.
Mhm.
1.
Passengers on the British Airways flight to Barbados, please go to gate number 40, where this flight is ready to board.
Mhm. That's the first one.
2.
Number 2.
How far is it from London to Manchester?
I'm not sure.
Mhm.
Let's Google it. Ah, it says here 181 miles.
Mhm.
3.
Miles, the distance.
Hello?
It's Ben. I'm at the station.
Mhm.
Do you have Nicola's mobile number?
Yes. Just a moment.
Okay.
Mhm.
It's 0792 9618
Mhm.
847.
Mhm.
0792 9618 847.
That's right.
Okay, that's a
4.
telephone number.
Where do you live in Ireland?
I live in a village near Dublin.
How big is it?
It's quite small. The population is only about 2,500 people.
5.
Mhm.
Can I have 2 Cokes and a mineral water, please?
Mhm.
Cokes?
Yes, and a mineral water. How much is that?
£6.15.
Sorry, 50 or 15?
15.
Mm.
£6.15.
Okay, so those are the numbers. Okay, now, so if those are the numbers, we have to find and try to listen and write. So what was number 1? What was the gate number that they have to check? Patricio, could you grab that information?
40.
40, right? Is it 40, right?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, let's see. What about number 2? How many miles was the distance from London to, there was another place. Would you like to listen again? I
Yes.
think we should, right? Okay, so let's listen again. I'm gonna be pausing section by section so we can double check.
1.8.
Okay,
1.
1.
Passengers on the British Airways flight to Barbados, please go to gate number 40, where this flight is ready to board.
So it's gate 4T, right? 4T. So 40, it will be 4 and 0, right? 40. Okay, that one is fine. And what is it? What is the flight going to? Could you grab that information? Bianca. What is the flight going to?
La aerolínea y la azafata.
What is it? Where are they flying to?
Ah, ¿dónde se va? No,
Ajá.
no.
Okay, let's go back again.
1.8. 1.
Passengers on the British Airways flight to Barbados, please go to gate number 40, where this flight is ready to board.
Okay, so where are they going?
British.
Can you type it in the chat if someone has the answer? Eduardo, no. Veronica, Eric.
Barbados.
Aha. So they are flying to Barbados. So Barbados is, I think, is part of the
Island.
It's an island, right? It should be beautiful. Barbados. So that's where they are flying to. Okay, let's keep listening.
2.
Number 2.
How far is it from London to Manchester?
So what is the distance they are trying to find? London to
Manchester.
Manchester. Manchester is another place in London, right? So they want to know how far is it from London to Manchester. Good.
I'm not sure. Let's Google it.
Let's Google it.
Ah, it It says here 181 miles.
How many miles? Okay, Eric.
1.
100,
81.
180. So can you type it in the chat? Use the chat. How many miles? How many miles? I'm asking that. How many miles? Excellent, Mateo. 100 or 181 miles. Good. Excellent. One more.
3.
Number 3.
Hello?
It's Ben. I'm at the station. Do you have Nicola's mobile number?
Yes. Just a moment.
Okay.
It's 0792
Okay. What is those? What are the first 3 numbers? Can you type it in the chat? But there's one number missing. 0792. What is it? O. O, it will be 0, right? 0792. Okay, and then
9618 847.
0792
0792
9618
9618
847.
847. Okay, that's the number.
4.
Okay, can we type it in here? Can you type it in the chat? The whole number? Can someone? Good. 0792 961 8847. Excellent. Okay.
Where do you live in Ireland?
I live in a village near Dublin.
How big is it?
It's quite small. The population is only about 2,500 people.
How many people is it the amount of the total population where she lives?
2,500.
2,500 people. Good.
5. Can I have 2 Cokes and a mineral water, please?
2 Cokes?
Yes, and a mineral water.
So what is she ordering? Not the price, but what is she ordering? Anita, could you grab that information? What does she wants to drink?
Water.
Okay, and it's not just water. She said something else. She said, can I have 2? Okay, let me go back again.
Can I have 2 Cokes and a mineral water, please?
So what does she want? Fanny, Joel, Cristina.
Mineral water.
But before mineral water, she said something else. Can I have 2? Cokes? Can I have 2 Cokes and a mineral water? The British, they don't say water, like the American people. They say water. Can I have 2 Cokes and 1 mineral water? Like that.
2 Cokes?
Yes.
Yes.
And a mineral water.
And a mineral water.
How much is that?
£6.15.
So how much was it? The 2 Cokes and a mineral water? How much? And the guy, he couldn't grab the information too because of the noise, right? It's very noisy.
Sorry.
60
or 15?
15. 6.
So how much was that? £6.15. She said 15 or 50 because of the noise. And he said 15. Oh, okay. And that's it.
£6.15.
£6.15. Okay, now you try it. Be careful with the numbers. Be careful with the double spacing. Okay. There's someone asking me someone sent me a message. I don't have your numbers. added has a contact, but I will be adding you, each of you, so I know who's writing because I don't know the names. But be careful when writing. It could be a question, it could be a sentence. Grammatically, the first word should be uppercase, right? La gramática no cambia en el idioma. La gramática, las reglas gramaticales son las mismas. Si usted va a escribir una oración o una pregunta, se entiende que la primera letra en qué tiene que estar? Uppercase, right? Tiene que estar en mayúscula. If it's not in uppercase, tampoco le va a contar como válido. But that is something that we have to remember, okay? Grammar rules, I mean, punctuation rules are the same, regardless of the language. Okay, so there's a lot of people trying. Ivan, Eric, Jesse, Andy, Joel, okay, good. Cristina, good. Okay, let me see. Okay, Juan Jose is trying again. Rocio, Angela is done. But I think they want to improve their grades, right? If you have 2 or 4, you might try again. Joel Vicente, I think he's done. Elizabeth, then Rocio, Angela, okay. Ronald, okay, is trying again, and Said too, okay. Okay, let's look at one of the attempts, Pamela. So what was it wrong in here? Population, it was not a word, it was a number, right? 2,500 people. And in here, if you write it like this, it's like you're telling the time, right? It's like 6:15, but it's not the time, it's money, right? So it's just 6.15, 6.15, not like 2 puntos. So maybe that's why it was counted as. Yeah, but don't worry, you can always try again. Por eso tiene 2 intentos. Siempre les doy 2 intentos. Always. For every activity, all of the activities will have 2 attempts. Porque a veces nos equivocamos, ¿no? A veces puede ser a spelling mistake, a punctuation mistake. It could be a double space. It could be upper cases, lower cases. So you can always try again, okay? And I think that's it. And now let's move on to the other practice. There's one more listening practice on unit 1A. These units are very long. So unit 1, it will take more than 1 class. It will take, I think, 2 weekends to finish because there's a lot of information. Listen, so there's one more and it's called continue the series, okay? Continue the series, so let's try. Oh, this is easy. These are like numbers, right? 9, 10, what comes next? 11, 12, 13, 14. 15, 16, what comes next? Christian.
17.
17, and then?
18.
18, and then 19, but they only want you to write 2 more numbers. So 15, 16, 17, 18. Good. Number 3, Andy. 60, 70.
80, 90.
Excellent, excellent. 60, 70, 80, 90, and then it will be 100, right? Okay, good. Now, next one. 98, 99, and then, Pamela, what do you think? 98, 99, Juanita, what comes next?
100.
But that will be 100. 100. Y recuerda que 100 va a estar separado por un hyphen. Hyphen es esta rayita que está en el medio. ¿Ok? Así como aquí tiene 98 y está separado por una rayita, a hyphen. 99, 100, and then 101, y también va a estar separado por un hyphen. ¿Ok? Cuando lo escriban. So be careful. Number 5, Eduardo. 600, 700, and then
800.
800, and then
900.
900. And then after 900, what comes next?
1000.
1000. But they only want you to write 2 more right? So it will be just 800 and 900, okay? Rocio, number 6. 350.
Okay.
Okay. Esto es matemáticas. This is not even English.
Yeah.
350.
300.
Ajá.
6400. O sea, 300 y
Ajá.
500.
But it's
Y no,
300,
y-
ajá,
A ver.
350, 400. So it means that it goes
450.
400 and, but not in
4.
Spanish, 400 and. I'm trying to use my 350, 400, and then 400 and this is math. Juanita, what will go next? Natalie, Fanny, Joel, Christian, María Cristina. Okay, ahí se los dejo de tarea. This is math. Number 7, 1,000, 3,000, and then what comes next? Andy.
5,000.
5,000 and then 7, right? Tiene que, es una serie. 1,300, 5,000, and 7,000, right? Number 8, 10,000, 20,000. What comes next?
30,000.
And then after 30,000,
3000.
4,000. Because it goes, oh no, I'm 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, and 40,000. Okay, so now you write it, type it yourself. Que chiste que yo escriba. It's not me, right? You are practicing. Okay, Juan Jose, okay, you can try again.
Sí, miss.
Yeah, go ahead, try again. Everybody's trying. Eric is trying, Mateo, Angela, good, María Cristina, Eduardo, Andy, Juana, Valesca, Said, Fanny, but I'm still missing a lot of people. And that is something that is a concern. Okay. Ana Cristina, Diego, good, Pamela, Fanny. Okay, I don't want to leave you behind. Ay, la mía entonces seguía, but we have a lot to do. We have a lot of practices. As you can see, it's not like, oh, we're spending half an hour on one practice. We are going to be moving. At the beginning, it takes time, right? As you get trained. And then as you get more familiar with the whole methodology and the platform, we will be faster. But now I need to push you, okay? So we can move. Okay. Patricio, okay. Then Patricio try it again. Okay, this is Patricia's attempt again. Good. Tenga cuidado de los doble espacios, como le digo. I think you don't have to type the hyphen. That's interesting. There's no hyphens needed. Okay, it's just 900, 800, 100, pero no hay el hyphen, no hay la marquita en el medio. Okay, that's why we can always go back and try again. Mateo, let me see, there was something with Mateo here. 98, 99, 100, 101. I think there's no hyphen needed. And 40, it's not 40, it's just 40. It's without the letter U. So that's a spelling mistake, but you can try again. Okay, let me keep checking. How are we doing? Said is done. Okay, Juana is done. Eduardo. Okay, Angela. Juan Jose is trying again. Good. Andy and Bianca. Okay, Ana Cristina is trying too. Okay, now let me see what comes next. What comes next? We're still on 1A. And there's one more. So we already finished writing names, writing numbers, and writing number series, right? And now there's one more. Mark the sentences true or false. Okay, let's see. There's only one attempt allowed, so I have to double check this. Let me give you one more attempt. Just give me 1 second. So you can have more than one attempt. Okay. And that is the last practice, I think, for unit 1A. Okay. I'll let you listen the audio. Okay, let me see. Okay, are you ready? Okay. So this is the last practice for unit 1A, and this is about listening again. Let's preview the quiz so we can listen. So this is how it looks like, okay? So these are questions about two different people. They are describing what do they like to do, if they play football, if she likes music, where do they go? I think they went to a concert. So they're having a conversation, but according to what they are describing, according to the events, we have to decide if it was true or false, okay? So there's two people, there's Sandra and Ben, right? That's the conversation between the two of them.
File 1A, listening.
Great party.
Yes, it is.
Sorry. Hi, my name's Ben.
I'm Sandra.
What do you do, Sandra?
I'm a nurse. How about you?
Me? Oh, I'm a student.
A student? Really? What university do you go to?
Manchester. I go to Manchester University. I'm in my second year of medicine.
Do you like it?
Yes, I do. I like it very much. What do you think of the music, Sandra? Do you like it?
No, not really.
What kind of music do you listen to?
I like rock music.
Do you? Who's your favourite band?
Muse. I really like Muse.
Me too. Did you go to the concert last month?
No, I didn't. Was it good?
Yes, it was excellent. I'm sorry you missed it. Do you do any sport or exercise, Sandra?
Yes, I play tennis.
Ah, nice. I play rugby. I'm in the university team.
Are you?
Yes, I am. But I play tennis too. Perhaps we can play together one day.
Maybe, but I usually play with my boyfriend.
Your boyfriend?
Yes, here he is. Wayne, this is Ben. Ben, Wayne.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Hi. Look at the time. Must go. Some friends are waiting for me. Bye, Sandra.
Bye.
Okay, so that was a conversation between Sandra and Ben. So do we have something that we can decide if it's true or false by now, or would you like to listen again? What about Ben? Does he play football? Is it true or false?
True.
It's
False.
true, right? False. Why? Why?
True.
Okay, why is it true or why is it false?
True.
Why? If it's false or true, there will always be a why. What do you think? Okay, what about Sandra? Does she like dance music? True or false?
False.
False, right? Why? Because I think she mentioned something.
She likes rock.
She likes another kind of music, not the like dance music. What about her favorite band? Her favorite band is called Muse, right? That's the name of the band. But did she go to, according to the statement, it says Sandra didn't go to the Muse concert. Is it true or false?
True.
True, right? She didn't go. She said, no, I didn't go. Like she was sad that she couldn't go. What about the fact that Sandra played tennis? Is it true or false?
False.
Why? What did she play instead of tennis? Did she mention that? Okay, don't worry, we'll listen again. Is Ben a doctor, true or false?
True.
That's true, right?
False.
Or false?
It's
Okay.
false.
Okay, so what is his profession? What does he do for a living?
She's a student.
He's a student, right? Okay. And what about Sandra is a nurse?
False.
False, right? Why? Oh, my time is about to finish. Let me go back because it will not. Okay. Let me go again to the quiz itself.
Sí, otro intento para ese cuestionario.
Okay, let's listen again, okay?
File 1A.
Let's listen one more time.
Listening.
Great party.
Yes, it is.
Sorry. Hi, my name's Ben.
I'm Sandra.
What do you do, Sandra?
I'm a nurse. How about you?
Me?
So that's true.
Oh, I'm a student.
A student? Really? What university do you go to?
Manchester. I go to Manchester University. I'm in my second year of medicine.
Do you like it?
Yes, I do. I like it very much.
Okay, just give me, let me
Go to Manchester University.
Manchester.
I'm in my second year of medicine.
Do you like it?
So he's in his second year of medicine, but he's not a doctor yet. He's a medical student, right?
Yes, I do. I like it very much. What do you think of the music, Sandra? Do you like it?
No, not really.
What kind of music do you listen to?
I like rock music.
Do you? Who's your favourite band?
Muse. I really like Muse.
Me too. Did you go to the concert last month?
No, I didn't. Was it good?
Yes, it was excellent. Sorry you missed it. Do you do any sport or exercise, Sandra?
Yes, I play tennis.
Ah, nice. I play rugby. I'm in the university team.
Are you?
Yes, I am. But I play tennis too. Perhaps we can play together one day.
Maybe, but I usually play with my boyfriend.
Your boyfriend?
Yes, here he is. Wayne, this is Ben. Ben, Wayne.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
Hi. Look at the time. Must go. Some friends are waiting for me. Bye, Sandra.
Bye.
Okay, so let's see. How do you do? Let me see. Patricio's done, Mateo's done. Okay, let's see. Let's see Mateo since he's done and it looks like all the questions were fine, right? There's some other people trying. Juana is done too. Okay, let's look at Juana's attempt. According to the audio, the fact that Sandra likes dance music, it was false because she said she likes rock music, I think. Sandra didn't go to the concert. That's true, right? Because she said, oh, I didn't go, right? She couldn't go. Sandra is a nurse. Sandra is a nurse. Yes, she's a nurse. She said, oh yeah, I'm a nurse. And is Ben a doctor? He's not a doctor yet. He's a medical student, right? He's still studying, but he's not a doctor yet. Sandra played tennis. Yes, she says she played tennis. And does he play football? No. So what was Ben's sport? What was the one he actually practices instead of football? I think he mentioned that.
Rugby, I think.
Rugby, right? He said, I play rugby. So he doesn't play tennis, he plays rugby. So that's it. Okay, so if you want to try again, you can try again. Try again. This is just one listening practice. Like again, sometimes there's it's kind of tricky when it says she didn't go. You might think it's false, right? But it's actually true because she actually did not go to the concert. She wanted to go, but she couldn't go, right? So she was sad. So if you want to try again, do it. Do it now. I think there's a lot of people trying. Maria Cristina. Okay, got Fanny. Let me see. Said, Bianca, Ronald, Anna, and Jacid. Okay.
Otro intento.
Do you miss your 2 chances? Who is it? Jessie.
Yes, listen.
Okay. So I'll give you another attempt. Okay, Jessie. Okay, I'll delete that one so you can try again. Okay, so if you want to try again, let me know. If you miss your 2 attempts or you had 0, there's still a chance. A lo mejor se le fue el tiempo y ya no es que no contestó nada, pero el tiempo se le fue. Pensó que ya lo había terminado y todavía estaba ahí y se le acabó. It could happen, okay? So what about Juana and Angela? How did you do in the second attempt? So Juana was better, Angela was better, okay? Much better. Fanny, okay. And still Natalia is trying again. Okay. Okay. Okay, now, let me see. So something that I wanted to let you know by now, I don't know if you can see, as you can see in the platform, this is where we are, right? We're in 1A. So in each of the units, every week, if we are on 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, I will be posting my slides just in case the class activities. So it's going to be called class activities week number 1. So this is where you can find the slides. Okay, so if you click in there, that will take you to the slides. So it might be useful just to let you know that it's here, right? They are there, the slides. So if you want to go back and check the slides, they will be always available through Moodle or through the link in Zoom. If you want me to share that again, I mean the access to the slides, it could be shared again. Now, let's go to unit 1B now that we are here, we still have time, so we can move. Let me see. You could not see all the activities from 1B because we still have to finish 1A, but now it will be visible for you. So if you press F5, okay, if you refresh the page, I'll show you how it looks like. Now you will be able to look at unit 1B. Okay, that is 1A. Everything should be done by now. Now we can move to 1B, okay? Okay, this is what we're gonna be working on now. But before we try any of the quizzes, let's go to the slides. And I'll tell you why. On unit 1B, we're gonna be talking about descriptions, okay? Okay, so we're practicing physical descriptions, right? And this is a verbal activity, okay? Now, can someone help me sharing the screen? Not me, again, because it's only me. It could be Jessie, Said, Veronica. Veronica, I think you cannot now, right? Diego, it could be Pamela. Who wants to share the screen? It could be Anna, it could be Angela, it could be Ronald. Eric, I think you cannot right now, but I can still see you on camera, so that's good. And it could be Joel. It could be Andy. Andy, who you like to try? Good. Thank you, Andy. No se pelee, only Andy this time. Because if we don't practice, we cannot go to the quizzes. We always have to practice before. Okay, vamos a darle tiempo. And now he's trying. He's gonna be the teacher now. Sometimes my internet connection might go slower too. It might happen to me, but always let me know. If you cannot let me know through, the session, because I'm already, I'm already off the session, you can always send me a message through WhatsApp. Okay, are you ready? You just go to where it says compartir pantalla, and then you can, once you grab you have to select the screen you want to share, because you might have different windows, right? I have like 10 windows open, so I have to choose the one I want to share, and then everybody can see it. And let me know if it takes too long so I can share mine. Oh, there you go. Patricio, thank you. Thanks, Patricio. So this is the first practice. And we have that beautiful eye. So how can we describe it? What could be the proper description? Is it hazel? It might be hazel. It's kind of a green or brown, right? Kind of a mix. What about those eyes? Is it eyes or hair? Eyes, green eyes. Excellent. Okay. What about that hair? Is it red?
Curly hair.
Curly. Okay, that's curly hair, como rizadito. Okay.
Curly hair,
Curly hair. Excellent. Good, good. What about next one? Next one.
Wavy.
Ajá, es wavy. Wavy es como cuando tiene onditas, ¿no? Está muy de moda esto de las ondas. Not too curly, not too straight, but just wavy. Como ondulado. That's, how we can translate it, right? Con onditas. Wavy is W-A-V-Y. Wavy.
I think it's brown hair.
Could be brown too. But I think it's more kind of a wavy.
It's
brown. Okay. But it's brown and wavy. Okay.
This is wavy.
Okay. Yeah, that could be wavy too. Yeah, that's fine. We're just practicing. So if someone has the hair like that, you can call it that it's wavy. Yeah. What about those eyes? What color are they?
brown.
Brown.
Brown eyes.
Eyes.
Good. Okay.
Red hair.
Red hair. Very fashionable, right? Red hair. Okay. I think that's straight, right? Very straight. Very straight, como si bien lacio. Straight.
Con queratina.
Yeah, it looks like, right? Yeah, it looks like. What about that hair? Ya no vamos a decir, oh, yellow hair. No, blonde hair. Yeah, because now we know that if it's that color, it's blonde. Good. Thank you, Patricio. Okay, and last one. Okay.
Blue eyes.
Blue eyes. Beautiful, right? Beautiful blue eyes. Good. So that was thanks to Patricio. We were able to finish the first practice. Yay. Now there's another one, but don't worry. I'll share my screen now. Because of the time, I want you to do all the practices before we leave. Okay, because the more we practice, the better we'll be. Okay, so this is going to be practice number 2. If my internet connection is slow, just let me know, okay? These are the Disney princess, right? So how can we describe their physical appearance? They're all different, right? They're all beautiful, but they are different, right? So what about Snow White? What could be the right physical description?
Black hair and black eyes.
Okay, let's try. So we only have to match. Wait, I didn't share the link. Let me share this resource with you so you can try it on your own computer, okay? Así como yo lo voy haciendo, usted también hágalo. No hay chiste, no que solo yo lo haga, right? So you try it. What about Cinderella? What could be her physical description? Eye color, hair color. It's mostly about the hair and the eye color. So how can we describe Cinderella? Lo hago más grande para que lo vean mejor. Who wants to help? Who wants to help? Angela, Christian, Andy.
Long blonde hair and blue eyes.
Long. Is it long? Can you tell it? Is it really long?
O sea, no, es que está recogido porque igual no hay ningún blonde que diga short.
Okay. Okay, let's try. Long. Okay. Okay, let's try. Wait, where should I match it? Wait. I think they all have like, is it hazel eyes? No, right? Blue eyes.
Blue eyes.
Uy, pero no hay un cosito aquí para unirlo. I think there's not, right? No hay como un puntito para unir. Or is it my imagination? Okay. Okay, let's try with Sleeping Beauty. How could be her physical description? How does she look like?
Long blonde hair and blue eyes is Rapunzel.
Okay, and what about Sleeping Beauty?
La última.
Long brown hair.
No. O sea, long blonde, yes, is Rapunzel. La última.
Okay,
Hazel
long
eyes.
brown hair and this one. I think this is
Yes,
it, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, and what about Sleeping Beauty?
Number 4 is long red hair and blue eyes.
Long red hair, that's the Little Mermaid, right? Long red hair and blue eyes, that's the Little Mermaid, right? Okay.
Yes.
What about Belle?
Yes.
From Beauty and the Beast?
Is long brown. Long brown hair and eyes.
And brown eyes, okay. And what about, I don't know, I don't remember her name. I mean, this princess.
Jasmine.
Jasmine, oh, Dios mío, Princess Jasmine. So what could be, how does she look like?
Long black hair and brown eyes.
Long black hair, okay, good. It makes sense. What about, what is her name? Pocahontas. Oh, Dios mío. Pocahontas. I'm the worst. Pocahontas.
Pocahontas long black, pero no veo.
Ella no se une porque no tiene puntito.
Yeah.
Ajá, bueno,
Right.
pero ella
What about the Chinese
long black
princess?
hair
Long black hair and brown eyes, right?
and black eyes.
Hola.
like brown eyes or hazel eyes. Okay, somehow. What about
Ella es short black.
what is her name? The Chinese princess?
Mulan.
Mulan. Oh, Dios mío. The worst. Mulan. So what would be the first thing? How does she look like?
Short black hair.
Brown
Brownish. Pero bueno, no dice la.
Okay. So I think we're missing
Short black y Blancanieves.
which one? Oh, that's already done. That one is done. But we're missing Sleeping Beauty.
O sea, están mal. Está mal. Black hair and black eyes, porque esa es Mulan.
Oh, okay. So this
Y
one
short
is
black hair and brown eyes is Blancanieves.
Ah, okay. So you tried it already. Like this. Okay, let's see. Ah, okay, that's the one you were saying.
No, esa era Yasmín.
Okay, Yasmín.
It's Blancanieves. Short black.
But we got it. We got the idea. We're talking about the physical description, right? I might not be the best at remembering the names of the princess, but we have one more. We have practice number 3. And while you are doing these word practices, I want you to try this. Let's try this. While we are working on the word activity, I want you to start working on this. So we have 2 different groups of people, right? So we have one example about one chubby guy and one fit guy, right? So how can we describe this person? Is he tall, short? So instead of saying he's fat, we could say that he's overweight. Que está un poquito barrigoncito, right? He has kind of a belly. Or we might say that he's chubby. Chubby es como rellenito, como un poquito gordo, no like too much, but it's like chubby, como un poquito gordito, yeah, chubby, con cariño. And we're old and short, or you might be young. So these are some words that could be used to talk about height, body build, and age. And now we have 4 people. We have a young guy, right? He's not that young, he's an adult. And we have a young boy, we have an elderly lady, and we have a baby girl. So how can we describe them? Okay, so that I want you to try to do now before we leave. Okay, let's try. It could be anyone. I'm not asking anyone. It could be a volunteer that wants to practice. Remember that all the volunteers will leave their names in the slides. And that is actually something that it will be also graded. Okay, so if I have a volunteer who wants to participate and leave their name in here, okay, so go ahead and try while we keep working on the other word practice. Let me share the link again. Okay, let me share the link in the chat, in the Zoom chat. Okay, and that will be practice number 3. Okay, let me see. Let me share my screen. And this is where we are, okay? These are very famous people. One of them, sadly, is not longer with us, right? So I think you know them. They're very famous. Yes, yeah, I really like this. I love the series. It was back in the 90s, a long time ago, but they are still very famous. And so how can we describe them physically? How do they look like? What about the famous Matthew Perry, the one that is now dead, right? How can we describe Matthew Perry according to her physical appearance? Should we say she or he, first of all? Okay, who wants to participate? Andy, Angela, Ana, Cristina, Diana, Eric, Fanny, Joel, Juanita, Pamela, Patricio, Ronald, I'm calling everyone, Bianca, Veronica, Yasid, Said, I haven't listened to Sahid today. So how can we describe Matthew Perry? Yes.
First is he.
Uh-huh. He is.
He is cute, tall,
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
and muscular. He's got short, spiky, dark hair, and dark eyes.
And dark. Is it really Matthew Perry? I think he looks like the other guy. What do you think? Because Matthew Perry had blue eyes, not dark eyes. If you look at the picture, I mean, his eyes are light. I mean, the color is light. It's not dark, right?
He's very tall and slim. Short brown hair? No, I don't think so.
What about he's very tall and good looking. He's got short dark hair and brown eyes. It could be.
This one is correct.
Okay. Let's try. According to this, a very specific physical description. Okay, what about the famous Jennifer Aniston, the one in the middle? Is she tall? Not too tall? What about her hair color, eye color?
Jennifer Aniston es color verde, green.
Her eyes are kind of okay, how can we describe her? Okay, Ronald, fine. Anna, no, Cristina. Okay, Ronald, go.
Jennifer Aniston is color green.
Okay, but what about her height? Is she
She's
tall?
not very tall.
Is she chubby, slim, fit?
She got cabello ondulado,
Wavy? Okay. Dark hair. I think she doesn't have dark hair. She has blonde hair.
And brown hair.
So how can we describe?
She wear blue contacts.
Oh, I didn't know she was wearing blue contacts. It could be.
Blue contacts.
But
Maybe
Jennifer Aniston is the red option. She's cute, tall. She has
White, tall.
long.
Okay, long, straight, blonde hair and green. Okay, let's try. Okay, good. What about this other lady? What was her name? Phoebe. That was the character, right? I don't know her name, her real life name. I don't remember, but the character name was Phoebe, the blonde one. How can we describe her physically?
He's very tall.
Okay, what else?
He's very tall and slim. He's good at short. Brown hair and green age.
But she doesn't have brown hair. She has blonde hair.
Brown.
She doesn't have brown hair. Her hair is actually blonde.
Okay, long hair. Yeah.
Okay, so which one? Which could it be? Anybody else? No? Bianca, Yacid, Natalia, Fanny. What about? Okay, Fanny, what do you think? Eric?
She's not very tall. The option is blue.
Okay, she isn't very tall. She's very the blue one. She isn't very tall. She's slim and very attractive. She's got short, wavy, dark hair. Is that Phoebe? That's not Phoebe. Because
no, the other.
Monica. Monica, okay. I think that's the right description for Monica, right? Okay. What about the other people? What about Phoebe? I think this could be Phoebe, right? What do you think? Because she's quite tall and she has long, straight blonde hair and green eyes, right? So what about Jennifer Aniston?
She is very tan. She is
Good.
not very short.
Uh-huh.
Student Elaine fine height and one years. She wears blue contacts.
Okay. Okay. So this
Jennifer
could be
Aniston.
Jennifer Aniston, right? And what
Okay.
about these two other guys?
It's really hard to understand.
Chandler. What about Chandler? What about
Yo
Chandler?
las mujeres que escriban ahí a ellos, pues ya decía.
Ah, so help me in the chat. What about Chandler?
It's muscular.
Okay. He's got
I don't see
short,
muscular.
spiky hair, dark hair, and dark eyes. This would be Chandler, right? And what about the last one? Last one.
What? David. David.
What about David?
He's very dark and slim. He's short, brown hair, and green eyes.
Okay, he's got short brown hair and
David
green eyes. Okay, let's see if we were fine or not. Okay, so there's one that was not the correct description, but it was hard. Let me see the answers. Okay, so these are the right answers. Okay, everything is like kind of mixed. So David was, let me see. There you go. That was the right description. Phoebe was right? She's quite tall. She's got long, straight blonde hair and green eyes. Monica was fine too. She isn't very tall. She's slim and very attractive. She's got short, wavy, dark hair and blue eyes. That's fine. Matthew Perry, he's very tall and slim. Short, brown eyes and brown hair and green eyes. Fine. So this was kind of difficult, right? David, he's very tall and good looking. He's got short, dark hair and brown eyes. And Chandler is quite tall and muscular. He's got short, spiky, dark hair and dark eyes. And that was it. Thank you.
Escribí bien a Jennifer Aniston, ¿vio?
Good. Now, let me see. Thank you, Ronald. Let me see. Now let's go back to the slides. Okay. So what about this description? Okay. Fanny said the kid is young and short. Or, okay, small instead of short could be small because it's very small. The baby is very small, Eduardo. What about the rest of the people? That's the description. That's it. You can add more information. What about the body build, the color of the skin, hair color, eye color, hair, if the hair is short or long, if it's too wavy, if it's straight. So there's more information that needs to be added in here. We're missing more information. It's not just about, oh, short and tall. I want you to use more words because we can use the words. This is where the words should be used. Middle age, young. So use these words because otherwise, the whole idea is not just to memorize the words. The words has to be used. That's how the language is produced. This is another one, another practice for physical description. So we can try to describe them. She has long brown hair. She has big blue eyes. She has a small nose. She has a wide mouth and big red lips. So how can we describe these people? Okay, Juana, how can you describe the first lady? This one. Juanita. What about this lady? The first one. How can you describe her physical appearance?
She has curly hair.
Okay.
She has brown hair.
Okay, curly brown hair. What about her eyes? Her eyes. Skin color.
She has brown eyes.
Okay, good. Brown eyes, brown hair. What about the skin color? We can say that it's light skin, dark skin. Si el color es un poquito más oscuro, es más claro. I mean, that will add more specific information, right? What about her nose? If it's long, if she has a small nose, if she has a big smile, right? That could also be added to the description, right? Good. So that was Juanita. Somebody else, let me see. Juan Jose. What about this physical description? This lady, let me see. Let's describe somebody else. What about this guy? Okay, what about him? How can you describe him?
He's brown hair.
Okay.
His eyes brown.
Okay.
His t-shirt green.
Okay. He has kind of an oval face or square face, the shape of the face. Big eyebrows, porque tiene unas cejas grandes. It could be but you can add that information too, right? So he has
a small nose.
Small nose, okay, good. Brown eyes, short brown hair. Good one. So let's try one more. What about this girl? Natalia, what do you think? How can you describe her physically? Patricio? Go ahead.
She has I don't know if she has green or blue eyes. I think it's green eyes.
Think they're yeah, I think they're blue eyes. What about her?
She has blue eyes.
Brown eyebrows. What about her hair color?
The color is she's blondie.
She's blonde. Okay, her hair is blonde. Is the hair long or short? Is it straight or wavy? That could be also used to describe.
I think it's long hair, maybe.
It looks, yeah, because she has a ponytail, but I think it's quite long, right? Good.
She has a white face. Yeah, me too.
Okay, good. So she's got long, straight, blonde hair, blue eyes. She's wearing a pink t-shirt, right? She has a small nose. She's wearing a ponytail, porque tiene una colita. So that could be part of the physical description. Now, what do I want you to do? So there's a lot more practice, a lot more to practice, but let me see now the previous slide, it looks more, it's more complete, right? The man is tall, the man is old, the child is thin, good. The baby is very small, she has a white hair, she has white hair, not a white hair. She has short white hair, could be said in here. She has short white hair, right? The baby has brown hair. The lady is old with a curly hair. Good. So that is a better description. No vamos a decir solamente, oh, it's young, it's blonde, it's short. So we should have to try to provide more information. Now, before we leave, let me see. We couldn't even start, right? Unit number 1B. I think we still have to work this. So we can just, I'm not gonna leave everything open. I'm just going to, we can just try to do the first one, or we can just leave this. Let me hide the tile. So we are not trying this now because I want to check something with you before we leave. I want to check Alticia. I want to make sure if Alticia is by now, if it's something that the information is clear, if there are some additional questions about Alticia,